As I mentioned in my products that I love video, I pretty much have one brand that I have a lot of stuff from, and that brand is NYX. I absolutely love this brand. I first found out about it actually watching RuPaul's Drag Race, ironically. And then I was going to the movies and I ran into this little store by the movie theater called Glitz, and they had this whole entire big display of NYX, and I was like, well, that looks like a lot of fun. So I originally just got a twin cake from them, which is a nice foundation, as well as their Peachy Mosaic bronzer. And over the past year, I've started to discover more and more about their products and started to play more with them. And so now I have a nice small collection of stuff from NYX that I want to share with you guys. I guess the first thing that I should talk about is probably one of the first things that I ever got from NYX, and it is their twin cake, which on their packaging it literally says, "This is the best powder I've ever used, twin cake," and it does have an SPF in it. That's what it looks like on the front, and that's what it looks like on the back. I really love this foundation. It comes in a great little packaging. It does have a sponge applicator as well as a mirror, and as I showed in my products that I love, I've hit some massive pan, but I found a store that actually carries this way closer to my house. So this is what it looks like. It is a powder, but it's extremely compressed, so it works really well, and it has a very smooth finish on it. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I don't need as much of a base underneath it, and it comes off easily enough with makeup remover, which is nice. I just now started to go back and try liquid foundation, so I tried the NYX HD Studio Photogenic foundation, and so this is what it looks like. I'll probably end up using this more in the winter because it has a little bit more coverage to it and it's a little bit heavier, so it can withstand a little bit more, and I'll go towards the powder more in the summer because it's a little bit lighter and there's less on my face then. I'd say that NYX on a whole does run a little bit on the less expensive side. Their foundations range from like $11 to $13. Some of their lipsticks are like $6. Their palettes are more expensive. They're like $15 to $25. But as a whole, as a brand, it is on the less expensive side. So I call it in between like a high-end price range and a drugstore. So it's a nice happy medium. The next thing that kind of goes with their foundation bases is their eyeshadow base. And this is the High Def eyeshadow base from NYX, and I have it in the color 4, and the label is pretty worn off on it because I carry it with me pretty much everywhere. But it comes on a wand and it's really nice coverage and it doesn't crease. That's the wand. It's super soft and it's lightweight and it doesn't feel really heavy on your eyelids, which is nice. I've noticed that I've had less fall off with this than I've had with other primers. I would like to try their other versions of primers as well because they are super nice. Now, in no sense of the way would I say I have like a large collection of makeup, but because NYX is like the brand that I have the most of, I have 3 face bronzer blush products from them. And the first one, which is also one of the first products that I ever got, is their Mosaic powder. And I have it in Peachy. So that's what it looks like. I really like this. It's a nice bronzer, and if there are days that I go without a full face of foundation, I can usually throw this on and get away with it. The next thing is a blush bronzer duo that I just got, and I got it at Ulta. I have it in Fifi Island. I might try it in the other colors. This one's really glittery, but I'll show it to you. It is a pink and brown combo essentially. So that's Fifi Island. And it does come in a great little white packaging. I really do like this. I might try the other colors because this one is a little bit heavy on the glitter, but I do really like it and it has a really nice coverage and it does give me a nice glow. The next product that I have is actually their stick blushes, which reminds me a lot of the Stila cream blushes that I got when I was like 13 from my grandmother, but I really loved. I have it in Tea Rose and I use it not only on my cheeks, but I've actually used it as a lip color as well, and it works really well. I did use this in my Mia Von Glitz tutorial as well as my Cosette makeup tutorial, which are on this channel. This is what it looks like. It's a really light formula, so it's not super heavy, but it does have a lot of pigment, so this will probably last me a really long time. And if this is what their stick blushes are like, I really can't wait to try their cream blushes, especially in the brighter colors, because I'm not afraid of color in the least bit, so I definitely want to try these. The last 2 products in my collection, as I said before, I'm starting to grow my makeup collection more and more, and NYX is the brand that I have the most amount of products from. I did start playing around with their nail polishes, and they're really nice formulas. I got this one at Glitz. This is the NYX nail polish in French white, and I'll show it to you. It is a really nice color. I swatched it and played around with it the other day, and I really like it, and I might want to try more of their nail polishes because they did have some really pretty colors, and this one I got for 99 cents. And the last thing is, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, especially in the past like 6 months, I've gotten really big into red lipsticks, and especially I used to have a Wet n Wild matte lipstick in a bright red that I was absolutely in love with, and I just finished it off this week. So I went into Glitz and they had the matte lipsticks from NYX. Now the label got worn off because I had it next to my nail polish remover and the nail polish remover got onto it. But this is the NYX matte lipsticks. So it's in the color Pure Red. It is a really, really bright red matte lip, and I love a matte lip, really, really hardcore, and as you can see, it's kind of swatched on my finger. That is what it swatches to, and I am absolutely in love with this. Their matte lipsticks are definitely something that I'll be getting a bunch more of in the future. NYX is one of those brands that you will see a lot in my videos as well as my collections because it's a brand that I absolutely love. I love the price point on it. I love the colors. I love the way everything feels, how it doesn't feel too heavy. I'll put a link in the description box below so you guys can find out where you can buy NYX either online as well as locally in stores. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.